a shadow work message for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It will be for December 2024 through February of 2025. That being said, please only take it as it fits. If it fits, don't try to force things and flip roles where you may need to, as this energy could be somebody else's that's around you, and it could also be something that doesn't resonate until the near future. Entrapment number 34 is here. On the bottom is how teachable are you, number 9. I'm getting like this energy of self-empowerment, setting yourself free. Can I get another one here for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Shadow work for Libra, December 2024 through February of 2025. Okay, how teachable are you, number 9. On the bottom is soulmate and selling out. I feel like you could be setting yourself free from something, setting yourself free from a partnership, commitment, something less healthy. We're going to clarify in just a second. Let me get this deck. Can I get more here for Libra shadow work, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements, December 2024 through February of 2025. Triumph of lies. I feel like there's this energy of truth that you're needing to embrace. I feel like you're needing to adhere to this honesty, whatever this truth is. Black flower fragrance, number 16. I do feel like it could be a struggle. I feel like you could be having, there's like ups and downs emotionally with this truth. Give me another one here for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work for Libra, December 24 through February 2025. Anger and chains, number 29. You could be needing to release an energy of resentment. I'm getting resentment with the anger and chains. I feel like you're breaking free from this energy of resentment, things past, things that weren't true to you. Queen of my World, number 24. Artificial Heart, number 12. And Calling the Storm, number 30. I definitely feel like there's self-empowerment here, truth, honesty. Let's clarify. What's the entrapment for Libra shadow work, please? Sun, Moon, and Rising placements, December 2024 through February 2025. What's the entrapment? You. Justice. Maybe standing in your own way. You have stood in your own way. It was a failure to want to see, a failure to want to look at things for what they really are. I feel like you could be upset with yourself. You could be angry at yourself. But I feel like dwelling on that doesn't solve the problem. You have to find a way to move past it. 5 of Cups. You have to find a way to move past the disappointment, the anger, the upset. Let it go. Could have something to do with your home environment. Could have something to do with your sense of security, your stability. Give me another one here for Libra with the entrapment. Thank you. Judgment. King of Swords is on the bottom. Ace of Swords as well. Judgment. I feel like you've stood in your own way. I feel like this is realizing where you stand in your own way. And also I feel like this is a matter of taking it into your own hands to make it right. Whatever you're upset about, whatever you feel angry about or resentment towards, how teachable are you? The Tower. A lot of major arcana. Wow. I feel like this is a matter of you picking up the pieces. I feel like this is a matter of you applying what it is that you know, what it is that you've learned through some situation that brought you a feeling of resentment, anger, disappointment, sadness, wherever it was that you hadn't embraced this energy of honesty or truth. The Fool. I feel like this could be a matter of having done something foolish in the past, right? What you felt was foolish. Give me more about the Tower with how teachable are you for Libra's shadow work, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements, December 2024 through February 2025. What's the Tower with how teachable are you? Four of Swords. I feel like there's something to do with acting carelessly or like not really considering the outcome of a decision, I want to say. Okay, Queen of Swords. Not considering the outcome of a decision. Tell me what's the lies. What's the triumph of lies for Libra's shadow work, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Shadow work for Libra, December 2024 through February 2025. But I feel like you understand this now. You understand that it was foolish. And now it's, rather than dwelling on that, I feel like there's this need for you to like pick up the pieces and carry on. Pick up the pieces and move forward with what it is that you've learned through whatever it was that you felt was foolish. Yeah, Nine of Swords. I feel like you're struggling with the truth of it still. I feel like there's a burden. Ace of Cups. I feel like there's somebody here who's like emotionally drained. I feel like this is somebody struggling to like put one foot in front of the other is what I'm hearing. But I feel like it's because there's this resentment around something that's already happened. And I feel like it didn't go the way you would have thought. Alright, what's the triumph of lies with the Nine of Swords for Libra's shadow work, please? December 2024 through February 2025. What's the triumph of lies? Give me more. I feel like this is really taking a deep look at things. The Magician. There's like, he's wearing like a mask. This is actually like a mask he's holding up to his face. This is what it's looking like. The Magician. I feel like there's an energy of manipulation here. I feel like there was something that was false, something that wasn't true again. And I feel like this is a matter of realizing it, but I feel like this is a matter of struggling with that realization. I feel like the struggle eats at you. It's like it eats at you. Queen of Swords. I feel like there's some sort of like investment, but I feel like this investment was made on false terms or something like that. I feel like that may be where you're struggling, right? Like the realization of that. Tell me about the anger and chains here for Libra's shadow work. I also feel like this is you not realizing your own worth, your own capabilities in the process to pick up the pieces. What's the anger and chains here? I feel like this is a matter of you not repeating something. What's the anger and chains? Libra's shadow work. December 2024 through February. Thank you. Yeah, the World. I feel like this is a matter of you not repeating something. I feel like this is a matter of you transmuting this energy with the anger and chains, breaking free from it, right? That entrapment. I feel like this anger has you entrapped. This resentment, whatever negative emotions you have that are attached to a particular situation that I feel like was based on lies. So I feel like this is you picking up the pieces. I feel like this is you rewriting the story now. This is you turning the page. The wheel. This is you turning the page. Tell me more about the anger and chains with the World card for Libra shadow work, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements, December 2024 through February 2020. Strength. Gosh. You have all but 2 major arcana. I feel like this is a major turning point for you. These realizations, this situation is a major turning point. How teachable are you? I feel like you're needing to let it go. I do feel like there's a realization around something that wasn't good for you, something that wasn't a benefit to you. But I feel like you really struggle with that realization. On the bottom is the 6 of Cups. I feel like this is kind of dwelling on something that's already happened, something that's already passed. The Lovers. Could be looking back on a commitment, a partnership. Like I said, maybe something here that was built on false terms. I feel like whatever's happened from this, it's like there's no easy way out. And this is a matter of you having the strength, the courage, the wherewithal to rebuild, reestablish a sense of balance and stability in your life. Tell me more about the Justice with the entrapment. What's the entrapment here for Libra shadow work, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements, December 2024 through February of 2025. What is the entrapment? Projections. Yeah, friendliness is on the bottom, number 2. I feel like this was something you attracted, something you brought in, right? I feel like projections this time reckon with the Strength card as well. I feel like this is you kind of trying to get like your mind right, or needing to get your mind right for how you're viewing something, what you're choosing to view, the lens you're choosing to look through about a situation that I feel like was based on lies. It was based on false pretenses, is what I'm hearing. False terms. Tell me about the Tower. How teachable is Libra? What's the Tower? What's the lesson for Libra regarding the shadow work message, December 2024 through February 2025? What's the lesson with how teachable is Libra? Wow. Nothingness. Something to do with change. Something to do with starting from scratch. Something to do with a redo. Redoing it. But from a place of truth. Guidance and new vision on the bottom. 3 and 12. I feel like the universe is pointing you in this new direction, towards this new vision. I feel like the universe is pointing you in the direction of a redo, starting over from scratch. Tell me more about the lies. Tell me more about the lies for Libra. Traveling. I feel like it has something to do with enlightenment. I feel like it has something to do with a higher purpose. I feel like it leads you towards a place of healing. I feel like it was a part of the journey. It was a part of the plan. I feel like you're needing to see it from a higher perspective. Harmony is on the bottom and turning in. Yeah, I feel like you're needing to see it from a higher perspective. Make peace around what's been, what's come and gone, and focus on where you're going with this traveling, where you're headed, this enlightenment, what it's taught you. Tell me about the anger and change here for Libra shadow work. There's a release. I feel like there's entrapment, but a release, right? When you focus on the enlightenment, when you focus on what it's taught you, sharing, fighting. I feel like there is something to do with your purpose in all of this. Like you have a higher purpose through all of this. I feel like it was part of the plan. Whether or not you realize that, whether or not you see it that way yourself. I feel like when you come into this place of peace about that, when you come into this place of acceptance and no longer have this resentment or that negative emotion attached to the situation, I feel like maybe, you know, that's where you're rebuilding. Give me advice here. Messages for Libra shadow work, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements, December 2024 through February 2025. Final advice and messages. Authority here is number 10, and it says, this reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. I feel like this has to do with the projections. I feel like it has to do with maybe where you have allowed yourself to be taken advantage of. It has something to do with the attraction of situations, partnerships, built on false pretense. 11, belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. I do feel like you're needing to let go of some resentment, some negative emotions. I feel like, okay, I feel like you're needing to come into this place of peace. I feel like it's speaking to the judgment energy. I feel like when you flow with the universe in that sense, when you are fully aligned with the universe in that sense, right? Like that's when the attractions change. That's when what you bring in to your experience, to your journey changes. Can I get for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising shadow work message for Libra advice, December 2024 through February 2025. 34, passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within the intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. So that is like breaking these chains. That's breaking that energy of upset and negative emotions that you have attached to a situation. It is breaking yourself free from that. I feel like the entrapment is you keeping yourself stuck, attached to negative feelings, negative emotions related to situations that brought them on. So there's an energy of transmutation here, moving you into a new cycle. Miracle number 33 supports our belief in ourselves as a part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. And your perception supports the natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Number 35 with perception. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it is a matter of you seeing it from a higher perspective, okay? How teachable are you? It didn't happen by chance. But now it's a matter of you picking up the pieces. It's a matter of you rewriting the script. I feel like now you are taking the seat of the magician. Give me another one here for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, shadow work for Libra, December 2024 through February 2025. Emergence, number 25, invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. So again, releasing yourself from the anger and chains, breaking free of that anger, breaking free of that resentment. What's this? Okay. Heart chakra, number 4. The green flower of life supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. And consciousness, number 17, supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. That's this nothingness. You have a blank slate, a clean slate to redo, to start over, to rewrite the script and manifest. Final advice and messages, please, for Libra, Sun, and Rising. For Libra, shadow work. Things are going to be turned in your favor. People that were against you all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are going to come into your hands. So I feel like the wheel's spinning in a positive direction, right? Having transmuted and moved through the negative emotions over here. This is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. Blessings are coming. So watch the way you're thinking. Watch how you're choosing to view things here, okay? Because I feel like that's the attraction. Give me one more here for Libra, please. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work for Libra. December 2024 through February 2025. Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. Can I get one more? I know that you have been questioning yourself lately and wondering if you are good enough or strong enough to do that which your heart desires to do. This message is here to remind you that you really are more than capable of doing it. Rise up and take that leap of faith. Persevere here. Okay? It says, when you continue to reminisce, play, or hold on to what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. Let what was inspire a new way of living, but don't allow it to limit and determine what can be. So taking that focus off, right? Like we talked about, taking that focus off of things past that I feel like left you in a place of resentment or disappointment, and putting that focus elsewhere, putting that focus on what it was teaching you, what it's taught you in the process, all right? That enlightenment. I feel like it was a part of your path. It was meant for a reason, and I feel like now it's a matter of you moving on to bigger and better things, okay? Rewriting the script for yourself here. And this one even says, don't lose sight of the truth. You came here to evolve and grow, so it is necessary to experience the difficult times. That's when you will grow the most. There is always light at the end of a dark tunnel. I feel like that's what you're really needing to keep in mind right now, okay, Libra? So I wish you much love. I wish you much luck. I hope you stay safe, and I will catch you soon.